Good morning, guys. This is Rusty 78609 in Central Texas, USA on a cold morning. Got a little frost on my truck here this morning. I don't know if you can tell, but believe it or not, there's a little frost on my windshield. We don't get that in Texas. Maybe you can see the little shiny things on the hood and so forth. A little frost this morning. But anyway, some of you have wanted to go for a walk with me in the morning, so let's go. It's about, 9 o'clock. 36 degrees, no wind, thank goodness, because I wouldn't be out walking if it was. I'm all bundled up. But let's go. Let's go see what we got here. I see this beautiful walk. This is the road in front of my house. And away we go. So you see what I see, right? And it's one thing good about that image stabilization is it definitely keeps it steady, because it's not. The camera is not steady in my hand, I guarantee you. But it is nice. No wind, thank goodness. Not much I can say other than I'm trying to keep everything. I've got my walking stick naturally. Why do I bring my walking stick? Well, you never know when I'm going to run into the village dog, okay? So again, away we go. I'll have to change hands periodically. I don't have one of those selfie stick things. I never got one of those, and I don't care to have one. But yeah, it's neat. Got a lot of cactus around, as you can see. I'm bundled up good. I can't hardly walk. Yeah, a lot of cactus. Those are thornless cactus there, though. I don't know where they genetically engineer those, but this guy had his whole fence line planted with thornless cactus. I used thorn cactus on my property. This was the property that was for sale at one time, but there's no sign there, so I guess he sold it. A little jungle like mine. But as you can see, there's no traffic on this road. Every now and then a car. This is the last road in the subdivision, or whatever you want to call this little community. This guy here's, you can see he got stuck. I told him that stuff is like quicksand. When it's wet, it's a granite, gravel, soil kind of. But when it's wet, it is crap. He's paranoid about somebody bothering his place. He's got warning signs everywhere, cameras in use, etc., etc. But let's go. I'm exercising, guys. This is my morning exercise. I'll let it go about 20 minutes or so. Yeah, this is one of those homes that it's a religious group that builds those. Can't remember what they call. It's the name of a group. They build you a home if you have a certain income. That's our water tower thing. In the summer, you don't have to turn on your hot water heater, because in the summer, when it's over 100 degrees, the water heats up in there, and you can just turn the faucet on and take a shower. But the water's pumped into that from a well behind me, way down there. They've got 2 water wells and a huge pump. And there's a little community I call Granite Shoals that owns our water system. And that's the little building they go into and do their secret adding of chemicals, which I filter out. So yeah, it's this is a pretty nice home here. This guy here, he's the guy that did my electrical work. Nice guy. That's a good old cedar tree right there. Those little orange-looking buds on there, that's the pollen. And when that stuff is really blooming, it'll make your eyes itch and your nose drip and all kind of stuff. Okay. I got to show you where this guy parks his company car. You come up to this stop sign here, okay? and you see the truck parked there. So if you if you stop at the stop sign here, there's your view to the right. Oh, you gotta love that. So here you go, you're gonna make the turn. Surprise, there's a car coming. Anyway, I was hoping my dog would be out. There's a dog that usually stands on his doghouse over here, but he's not. Oh, he is too. Hey, dog. See him right there? I don't know how he figured that out, but he's there all the time. He usually has his paws up on the fence. How you doing there, bud? Good. There he goes. Yeah, good morning. How you doing? Yeah, he's a regular. Okay, I'm fixing to change hands, so get ready. Oops. It's a nice little neighborhood, really. I mean, not bad. It's, probably upper low income, low middle income. Just getting by. Like, well, even upper income people are just getting by, aren't they? You know, the speed limit on this little road here is like 20. Nobody goes 20. That's a nice little mobile home. It's a rental property. $1,000 a month. How do I know that? When they had it up for rent, they had a sign here on the corner with those little take one things, and I took one of the flyers and read it. 3-bedroom, 2-bath, fenced backyard. Got a few dogs, not too many. Most of them are in fences. And there's Annie. She's a senior in 2019. Whatever that means. Out for a walk in Central Texas, USA. They have a water leak here. It's been leaking for about, 2 years. What it is, whenever they put in this water system here many years ago, probably 25 years ago, they didn't use Schedule 40 or whatever it is, PVC. They used a much cheaper grade, and it just breaks real easy. And so now that Granite Shoals owns it, they don't take care of it. Hello, dog. How you doing? This is old. Watch it. He'll be barking and his tail will be wagging at the same time. I don't know if he wants to bite me or lick me. What do you say, guy? Where's your buddy at? Woof, woof to you. See, I understand what he's saying. Y'all don't. There's a nice trash can. And there's the dog that did it. You guilty dog. No, he couldn't have done that, could he? I don't think so. And there's a boat. There's a house for sale down here on the corner, a really nice one. A guy brought in a mobile home and completely remodeled it. And then he really did a good job too. I'll show it to you when I get down here. Now my nose is itching. I thought I said good morning, didn't I? Is there somebody behind me? He's looking behind me. Okay. My nose is itching. Trying to carry the camera. Got my walking stick. Is there anything else I can do? Stand on my head, I guess. Here's a car for sale. Y'all want to buy whatever this is? Toyota something. You know, if you ever have a car for sale, always put the price on it, because that's all anybody wants to know. How much is it? Yeah, this is that place. This guy did a really good job. He added that carport, painted it all really pretty color, planted ryegrass in the front, put up this wooden fence for a little privacy. And yeah, it's really nice. He did a really good job. I love the colors. I'll go over here and I'll show you the sign. So you might want to call them. It says for sale. I'll let you read it. So if you want to call them, call them. I don't know what they're asking for, but it really is. He fixed it up really nice. Got a nice, huge oak tree right here in the front. I'll show you. I mean, they planted some stuff all around it. And I mean, this is one huge oak. Beautiful tree, live oak. So guys, if you're interested in a place, check it out. And away we go some more. Good morning, dogs. Good to hear you. Hear your voice. Now I turn left here. This is another little road here. Usually there's not much traffic on it, particularly on Sunday morning. Sunday morning coming down. And this girl over here is into gardening. I mean, she got every kind of plant, and she also does sewing right here. And then this guy over here has been adding on to this little building. This is like a tiny home. This was a storage building, and he's been adding on to it for quite a while. He's got it pretty well done. Got a little front porch, got some all his lumber and stuff. And that other thing is just a big storage building that he modified. You know, I do those tiny home videos. And he apparently did it. Not because of me. But anyway, this is the Texas Hill Country. It's a pretty view across here. And I'll tell you a story on this house on the right here. Let me get out of the street. We got cars coming now. The car is coming. How you doing there, little fella? As he runs over me. See this building right here on the right? This house was started by a local little contractor that lives in this neighborhood. And anyway, I guess he went bankrupt or something. That's as far as they got, and it stopped. It's been like that for about 2 months. All that lumber is just rotten. I don't think you could save it. I really don't. You'd almost have to go all the way back down to the foundation and reach. But talk about a perfect location. I mean, it's got a beautiful view. I mean, beautiful view out there. Yeah, that's why I come this way, just to have this view right here. Straight ahead is the Colorado River, about a mile. Y'all were asking during the flood if I got any water. No, of course not. I mean, I'm a mile away from the river, and you see how it slopes down to the river? If I got water at my place, a large part of the United States would be underwater. This place over here would be ideal for a RV park. It used to be a pecan orchard. But yeah, that could really work as an RV park. Why don't you do that, Rusty? Because I don't want the headache. But yeah, it could be a moneymaker. Am I interested in making more money? No, I'm fine, thank you. I did that. I chased my tail for a number of years. I guess I caught it finally. We'll go down here till I make this turn, and then I'll end the video. Because by this time, half of you are asleep anyway. I mean, I hear you yawning in the background. There's usually a few deer in here, but on a cold day, deer are probably laid up somewhere where it's a little warmer, maybe in the thicker brush. Or right about now, they'd be starting to move. Yeah, this image stabilization stuff on this LG G4 phone works great. I can't believe I got this phone for like 80 bucks at eBay. The only reason I got it was because of the image stabilization feature, and it works. This is a county road here. Any road to the left or right are subdivision roads, and they're maintained by the subdivision property owner associations. That's why some of them are in pretty bad repair, because the property owners associations don't have a lot of money. Some of them don't have any, like mine, which is good. So for those of you that have been interested in my walks in the mornings, this is it every day. Let me changing hands. Everybody he's changing hands. Why? Because my one hand starts to get numb from holding it. Okay. It's a pretty walk. And the good thing about it, knock on wood, there's not too many cars. I hear a car coming behind me. So that'll be 2 cars or so we've seen since I left my house or my home base. That's not a lot, is it? Okay, and then we get over here, because we're going to go to the right. Up here, we'll let it go a little bit. I don't care, you know. Give you all a good look at Central Texas, USA. Here comes the 3rd or 4th car, depending on your point of view. Speed limit on this road is supposed to be 35, but nobody drives the speed limit. They've got to go at least 70, you know. Here comes somebody out walking. First one I've seen, probably a snowbird, got a dog with him. And not on a leash. Does he have it on a leash? I can't tell. Can't tell. I'll wait till I get by him in case the dog gets loose. Yeah, but all this over here on the right used to be a pecan orchard. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you doing? Well, I guess he doesn't know how he's doing. He knows it's morning, though. Good start. There's a little pond over this property over here is pretty interesting. There was a guy that was building a church right over in here, and he fell off of it, and then he tore it down and sold the property. I guess God gave up on him. I don't know. All that little pond is a snake hole, mosquito hole. Every now and then you have a few ducks on it. This right up here is kind of funny. This is a different property owners association in the area, for this area here, than where I live. But on the left here, where you see these telephone posts laying on the ground here, this is their property owner association park. That no one ever uses it, ever. But some kids were coming in there on bicycles and stuff, and 4-wheelers, of course. And so that to stop them from doing that, which I can't believe they wanted to stop them anyway, nobody uses the park, they put those telephone posts there. Around the whole perimeter are telephone posts. Did it keep them out? No. No, didn't do anything. And slowed them down. And they also have a little pond, but nobody ever uses this park, ever. I have never seen anybody come to this little park area. It says absolute, here's the sign I love. This is a dictator that put this sign up. Absolutely no unauthorized motor vehicles permitted in this park. Violators will be prosecuted. There's nobody ever uses it. I mean, it's so stupid. You know. But that's just me, guys. That's just me. If it was me, I'd just let the kids use it. Why not? You know, if they want to ride their bicycles and their 4-wheelers in there. Yeah, this little barren wasteland here on the right. Haven't seen any deer this morning. Usually I'll see 8 or 10 deer. It's usually doe. Rarely do you see a buck. The bucks don't flock or they don't herd or whatever. Kind of got to find them one at a time. The doe, you'll see 10 or 12 of them together. For security reasons, certainly. Anyway, I'll end the video here somewhere. Anyway, guys, from Central Texas, USA, this is Rusty 78609 with his hands full. I got my walking stick, I got a clinics and stuff. Kind of do a little 360 here so you can see where I've been walking. Obviously, that's kind of to the east. But it's a pretty place to walk. As you can see, there's not many dogs or people or anything, actually. So, anyway, guys, enjoy your day. This is Sunday, January the 20th, 2019. So, from Central Texas, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye, buy anything you want. But if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all my videos. What else? Drink plenty of water, stretch, walk, keep your health. You know what I mean? Eat right. Do whatever you need to do. So from Central Texas, guys, get them. Adios. Get out and do your walking.